All right, it's Pioneer T. I'm Josiah, and I'm here with
Sienna,
and you are the ASB.
Vice President.
And what do you do for ASB as a Vice President?
I basically just help Mar, our president, with like anything that she needs. I help run events, organize events with my executive board, and right now I am running the Powder Puff committee. So I'm in charge of like making sure that the whole thing goes smoothly.
What's the Powder Puff?
It's basically girls playing flag football, and then there's like boy.
Oh
cheerleaders.
yeah. I heard of that. Yeah. Who is Mar?
She's our ASB vice president, not vice president. So what Mar basically does is she really is just like in charge of like what football themes we're gonna have. She runs the meetings. She goes to I believe it's board. She goes to a lot of board meetings because she's our school board representative.
Yeah.
And she's basically just like the head of the whole executive board.
That's right. How long have you been doing ASB?
Since sophomore year, so 3 years.
3 years. And what grade are you now?
I'm a senior.
A senior? What plans do you have after high school?
I'm going to be going to CSU Monterey Bay, and I'm going to be majoring in psychology, and basically, just study there.
Whenever you're doing ASB, is there any challenges?
Yeah, there's some challenges, like taking into consideration, like sometimes we'll want to do an event, but we aren't sure like how the student body will like respond to the event, or like if they would want to get involved. That's always a big thing. Making rallies is always like a really big. There's some challenges that you run into with like scripts. Sometimes posters won't stick on the walls. There's like things like that, and just trying to find days to organize events, especially right now because everyone has a lot of things going on, like track. A lot of seniors are busy, and yeah, it's just like kind of difficult to schedule events sometimes. But other than that, it's really fun to do. Aside
from you and Mar, how big is your ASB team?
So like the executive board?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's me, Mar, we have Isabella, she's our secretary, we have Isaiah, he's our treasurer, Crystal, she's our athletics commissioner, Paige, she's our senior class president, and then Lucas, who is our diversity commissioner of diversity. Who
is someone that is always on it, like whenever you guys have events and stuff? Like they're very consistent. They always complete everything.
Crystal is very consistent. She always keeps the athletic page running and making canvas for the ASB page. Anything that we need, she will do in like a day or two. She's really consistent with that.
And if you want, you can say who lags it the most.
I won't answer that question.
All right. Whenever you're like going through like events and stuff, what specifically do you do?
I kind of do like everything. Like if anyone needs help, then I'll help them. But I do a lot of like for football. I was in charge of like I would make the posters, so like the ones that would go on the walls of the bowl. I would design those in Canva, and then I would make sure that like they were done. And now I just do like a lot of posters. Like I help with a lot of poster making. I MC in a lot of the rallies, so I have to like learn my script and make sure and that goes smoothly, rehearse, and then help set up and things like that.
Are you one of those people that read the script front of the rallies in front of everybody? Yeah. Is it like stressful?
The first time it was, because I had only done it like once before my junior year, but now that I kind of know like what to do, it's not as embarrassing.
Do you usually do it with the same person?
No, it's with like different people, but it's mostly within the same group.
And is there just one group of ASB, or is there multiple groups? We
have a third period and a fourth period, but seniors and like the officers are in fourth period.
Makes sense. Doing ASB, what is one of your favorite things doing?
I really just love like being able to see all of the hard work that really goes into organizing all the events for school. And I used to do leadership in middle school, so it was kind of something that I already like enjoyed. So I enjoyed like making the posters, organizing events. I'm a big planner. I like to plan things. So it kind of just like really fell into something that I really like to do.
And ASB is a class?
It's a class, and it's just class, it's not a club.
With ASB, what skills has it shown you?
That's a good question. ASB has shown me like how to be able to run meetings, taught me a lot of like things in leadership. I would say it's taught me, that's a hard question. How to kind of like stand up for like things, my opinion, stand up for my own opinion, being able to be outgoing, putting myself out there, because you do have to meet a lot of people in ASB that you don't know. And organizing events that's a big thing. Time management. It taught me a lot about responsibility, because ASB really is a big commitment, like outside of school. And yeah, that's pretty much what it's taught me.
Whenever you first did ASB, how did you get into it?
So it was kind of an accident of how I got into ASB, because I signed up, but at the time, the way you had to like sign up for ASB is you had to turn in a packet, and you had to get like a certain amount of signatures inside of like on one of the papers. You had to get like 25 signatures, I think. And I didn't get all the signatures in time, so I just didn't turn it in. But I signed up for the class on like the paper that we signed up for classes on, and I found out like it was during summer, and I checked my email, and I was like, oh shoot, I was supposed to go to like orientation for ASB. So I found that I got in like on complete coincidence. Like I wasn't really supposed to be in the class.
Whenever you're in ASB and all that with others, how do you guys get your positioning?
So the way that I ran for my position is we had like a list of positions, like this is in a description of what each position does. And my friend Mar was running for president. I was like, oh, I'll run for vice president. Like, I'll run with you. So we just campaign, and I ran unopposed. So it was kind of like I already got.
And that's whenever you do like the vote for me thing. Okay.
So I made canvas. I didn't do people. Sometimes they could make like posters, but I just made canvas and like post it on my Instagram. Posted it, like sent it to my friends and asked them to post it.
I've seen a lot of people post them on Snapchat. Are you in any other things outside of ASB?
I did Link Crew last year. I helped with the orientation, like the 8th grade visits and stuff like that for Link Crew. How
was that?
It was fun. I liked it. It was really chaotic because the 8th graders are really like immature, so they were a kind of like a handful a little bit. But other than that, it was fun. It was nice to like get to know like some little kids.
Yeah. Have you gone back to Cyclone?
No, I was going to, but I don't have the time to.
Yeah. Well, ASB keeps you busy, I bet.
Yeah.
Do you have any upcoming plans or events for ASB?
We have Powder Puff next week on Thursday at 6:30, so make sure to go. And we have, I believe that's pretty much it for now. We have Mr. and Miss Pioneer coming up.
And how do people run for that one?
You have to be nominated by a club or organization.
Thank you so much for coming, and your name was Sienna?
Yes.
Thank you for coming again, and this is Pioneer 2.